Lesson number 2. Invoke the Saints in Heaven. The saints are our most important allies in prayer. The sisters knew that. Mother Mary Cleophas, the superior at the time when the China mission first began, reminded the sisters who were chosen for this mission how Mother Theodore Guerin had longed to be a missionary in China, but was instead chosen to lead a group of sisters to the U.S., which of course was what needed to happen and absolutely foundational for the life of the church, the life of the world. And I'm so glad she was chosen for that mission, but that's not what she originally hoped for. And the neat thing is that there's a beauty in how these stirrings in Mother Theodore would be fulfilled, not by herself, but instead by her beloved daughters who came years after her, in Mother Marie Gratia and her companions. Surely our Hoosier saint had something to do with the initiation and success of the mission. The parallels between Mother Marie Gratia and Mother Theodore Guerin's lives are striking. Both lived their missions in rustic, harsh conditions. Both advanced and enhanced the lives for women for generations to come by giving them education, opportunities, and knowledge of our beautiful Catholic faith. Both had squabbles as well as profound misunderstandings with their bishops and sometimes their superiors, and both entered so deeply into a culture not their own, but with an unadulterated love for those they encountered whom God entrusted them with. Much more could be said about this, but for now, I'll leave you to ponder the strong yet quiet heroism of these women, drawing upon Mother Marie Gratia's words from Against All Odds. We have certainly found poverty, and for this we are not sorry, but rejoice that we should be considered worthy to share something of the poverty that our holy Foundress and her companions suffered. While the poverty is not so great as was that of our Foundress and Foundresses, considering the advance in time, it is great. In addition to Mother Marie Gratia's devotion to her Foundress, she also invoked St. Therese of Lisieux. Again, I'm going to quote Against All Odds. Sister Marie Gratia wrote that the American sisters were looking forward to the day when there would be Chinese Sisters of Providence. She believed that God had brought them to China for this purpose, because the American sisters would always be just a few drops in the great ocean of souls in China. She wrote that she put the whole affair of Chinese Sisters of Providence in the hands of St. Therese of the Infant Jesus, who she knew would not disappoint her. St. Therese had been beatified on April 29th, 1923, and would be canonized 2 years later, but already missionaries were showing great devotion to her because of her special interest in the missions. Let us invite these heavenly friends to plead our causes. The saints suffered, and we need not suffer alone if we have their companionship in their prayers through the ups and downs of our lives. I invite you right now to reflect on someone either from the communion of the saints recognized by the church or someone else in your family or friends who's gone before us. Mother Marie Gratia is one such intercessor for me, as is the daughter, Perfecta Marie, who my husband and I lost to early miscarriage prior to becoming pregnant with our oldest living child, Teddy. There have been other saints too that have been just so special to me for different reasons and at different times. A few of those include Blessed Solanus Casey, St. Francis of Assisi, St. Gianna Barrettamola, and others who I have learned about, and their stories just have resonated with me. And they've just been good companions for the journey of life and those, again, ups and downs of life.
When do you turn to them?
A. 谁是你代祷圣人或请求代祷的人？ B. 你什么时候会请他们代祷？